Um, well, I have another dream actually to give to you today from my 5-year-old grandson. He's been staying with me for 4 days during this vacation holiday. Okay, so look, I don't have. The reason why I'm telling you this dream is because I know for a fact I've heard somebody else have a dream just like it, and she lives in Australia. And this was about 7 months or 8 months ago that I heard her dream. That's why I'm telling you his. Okay, so it starts, he says he was out there on the road. And he says out there on the road was cotton candy. There was cotton candy out on the road. And he says he and I ate the cotton candy that was out on the road. And then all of a sudden the demons came, devil come and locked us up in cages. We were in cages. And he said there were lots of cages, and there were cages stacked on top of us. Me and Jordan, he says we were on the bottom cage. He says we were the first people to get caught. He says we were stuck in the bottom cage. And there were many cages. And they were all on top of our cage, and they were filled with people. He says underneath the cage, under our cage, big spikes. Spikes, he says, because the devil was trying to kill us. And the devil was over in another area pushing a button. And he kept pushing the button. Pushing the button. Jordan just kept going, push. Pushing the button. As the devil was pushing the button, the cages were being lowered down onto these spikes. Okay? Well, boy, I didn't like that. That didn't sound cool, right? So anyway, well, he says that God came and he was on top of all the cages. And God used his magic. Jordan said God used his magic and took all the spikes away. And he said he took all the shotguns away. I said, shotguns? What are you talking about, shotguns? He goes, well, Nana, the walls had guns. So all I can imagine when he said that, my mind just instantly envisioned like high-powered like guns mounted on walls that are probably remote controlled, or, you know, I don't know. All I know is that it wasn't somebody holding the guns. They were mounted on the wall. So apparently there are some kind of automatic weapons that are, you know, used. I just don't know. Okay, let's just leave it like that. I don't know. They're just there. And Jordan told me that God came and made the spikes go away. He used his magic. God made the spikes go away. God made the guns go away. And then the devil kept pushing the button as fast as he could because he knew God was there. But God made everything go away, and then the devil kept pushing that button so much that he burned it up. The devil burned up the button, and it destroyed the machine. Jordan said it destroyed the machine. Okay, well, that was all right. So yeah, he told me that, and I'm like, oh golly, that doesn't sound cool at all. And because I know of another sister, like I said, about 7 months ago, she had a dream, and she said she had on a yellow jumpsuit, prison clothes, and he said we had on blue clothes though. He said our clothes were blue, because I asked him, because I remember her dream. I said, what colors were we wearing? Color? He said we had on power blue. He kept saying power blue. Maybe he means powder blue, because sometimes he doesn't say things exactly the right way. So anyway, I don't know. Like I said, you're gonna need to take this to the Lord. So at first time he told me about the dream, I'm thinking in my head, okay, and then I started asking him questions. And his grandpa, which he calls him Vovo. I said, well, where was Vovo? He said, Vovo wasn't there. And I said, what do you mean Vovo wasn't there? He goes, yeah, Vovo didn't eat the cotton candy. I said, what do you mean Vovo didn't eat the cotton candy? What are you talking about? He goes, yeah, because Vovo knew it was a trap. Vovo knew it was a trap. And Bobo did not eat the cotton candy. And he did not get locked up in a cage. And whatever. He was never locked up in a cage. That's all I know is he didn't eat the cotton candy. He didn't fall for the trap. And he didn't end up in a cage. Take this to the Lord. I'm going to tell you something. The only reason why I'm telling you this dream is because I'm telling you, the other sister had a dream about being locked in everybody stacked on top of each other, locked in cages. He doesn't know nothing about that dream. I didn't tell him that. I didn't tell him that. Oh boy. So anyway, I'm not going to eat anything the devil's got for me. I'm not falling for none of his tricks. I'm not falling for none of his traps. That I don't know what that's all about. I think this is about people that are just falling for the devil's tricks and lies and deceit and whatnot. And the devil's just trying to kill us. I mean, he's trying to kill us right now as you're watching this and I'm speaking. He's trying to devour us. We're going to hold tight to the Lord because he's going to rescue us, because Jordan said God got us out. He rescued us. That's what he said. So, I don't know, take it to the Lord and, but it was clear, Jordan made it very clear that there was cotton candy in the road. Ask yourself, what's the chances of you walking down the street and see cotton candy in the road? So, yeah, that's obviously like a trap, a trick, almost like the Roadrunner and Coyote and the Roadrunner. Coyote's always leaving a trap in the road for the Roadrunner to come along and boop, 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 boop. But apparently if we eat this, we don't get to boop down the road. We're going to get locked up. So we're not going to fall for the devil's traps, people. Stay tight with Jesus, guys. Stay tight with Jesus. I don't know, when all this kind of stuff's going to be happening, and just take this dream to the Lord. I just think it's perfectly beautiful when the Lord uses children, because they're so cool, the dreams. Love you.